Let's talk about warming up. A good warm-up, good thorough warm-up can actually prevent some training injuries that commonly happen when we work out. A warm-up prepares the body to do work. Now my question for you is, what about a cool down? Are you cooling down? Most people would answer that, well, in my gym, I go to my locker room, I get changed, and the ride home, that's my cool down. Or I have no energy left after my workout session, so why would I want to stay the extra time and do a cool down? I already did the job, and I don't have time. I need to go home and do stuff. Well, let's change our perspective a little bit with cooling down, okay? If a warm-up prepares your body to do work, let's think of cooling down as preparing your body to recover and rest, okay? Key word is recovering, okay? We all know we can all understand what rest is. You just stop working and the body eventually rests and goes about its way in doing so. But recovering is actually facilitating what you did during the training session so that you can actually reinforce the work that was already done and prepare the body to recover in a manner to actually take that so that you can adapt and actually progress for future programs. So I like to create an imagery or visual for people where on this end over here is a highly stressed state, and over here is a very rested state, okay? We generally function somewhere in the middle throughout our day. Many of us are actually more towards the stress spectrum over here. And then when we warm up and we work out, we go further towards our threshold, the end over here. When we hit our threshold, that's when we start experiencing symptoms, pain, discomfort, stiffness, whatever, okay? So the idea with a cool down is to actually get you back to normalcy, get you back to center as much as possible, to get you back to your starting resting state as much as possible, right? And as soon as possible after a workout, okay? So for many of us that stay over here that never really do cool down and we work out and we want to have a great body or whatnot, we hover around here. And then we wonder why we either hurt ourselves, lose motivation, overworked, overtrained, etc. Because we're over here. We don't know how to play around with or to work with the benefit, potential of cooling down, okay? So if you look over here, warm up equals training equals cooling down. There's no separation between the three. They're all actually one and the same. We tend to neglect the cooling down portion, all right? Or at least we downregulate or downplay it a little bit, saying it's not as important. I'm saying consider the perspective that, yeah, it is very important, and we wouldn't know unless we actually applied it or tried it. So I generally have, and with my clients, I usually do some form of body tempering or soft tissue work, maybe with massage gun or whatnot. I like the body tempering with the weighted rollers as a way to mobilize the soft tissues, to improve the circulation, to assist in the lymphatic circulation after workout. I don't really know. All I know is it calms a person down, calms the nervous system down, and they feel great and they move better, looser, or just more freer after their workouts. Other possible examples, some people do foam rolling if that's your thing. Some people do stretching. I like to have people do active sustained postures or positioning, patterning, such as Guy Boyer's Eldoa work, or even some yoga-ish asanas, positions specific for that individual. I basically like getting people after a workout into positions of rest, okay? Rest and digest, not fight or flight. And have them even do, like in yoga, what they call a savasana, where they're just laying down, pretending that they're dead. Anything to calm the body, which calms the mind, so that they can go back and do the rest of their day, okay? So remember, recovery is about that SAID principle, S-A-I-D, specific adaptations to imposed demands. Well, you just stimulated imposed demands, forcing the body to adapt, but the recovery is really the key to reinforce that keyword, adaptations, because recovery is like taking the hand of a scared puppy being the workout shocking the system to some degree, adding that extra stressor, the cool down takes us by the hand and says, you're going to be okay. And actually, you're probably going to be better for it, so to speak. So it allows all those soft tissue adaptations, all the systemic processes adaptations. It facilitates that, okay? And then you go about the rest of your day, right? So give that a shot, warm up thoroughly, train, and then cool down.